Solana. So, Solana obviously have had a very good year. Growth has been outstanding. They've had a meme coin revolution, which has really pushed everything forward. Obviously, we've seen some outstanding projects like Pyth land there as well. But there is a storm brewing, and that storm is an ETF storm. And if that lands for Solana, we could see a huge amount of money flowing into it. So I want to take a look at where this can potentially go. I'll share an article that's talked about it as well. Before I get into it though, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying these coins up. I expected they were going to make me a ton of cash, and you can see what the prices were of these coins when I recorded and released the videos, as well as the highs that these coins hit in under a year and a half. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into each one. So if you'd have done all 26, your total profit from 100 into each in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. Now that is nearly a house in under a year and a half. You do not have that amount of time though to get your portfolio sorted. We're already in a bull cycle. Markets are ready to rip. We're probably looking at August when we start seeing positive upside moves. If you don't have a portfolio sorted, get it done. And if you don't know, if you're not confident in what you've got, head over to copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. On the site, you will see what my members have earned. You will see the successes we've had. Everything there is public record. It's all on the history of YouTube. You can verify it all. You can see the profits the members have made. This year is going to be no different. So if you want to get in on the action, pause this video now, have a look at the site, see what it's all about, and read through it all, and then maybe try the service out, because no doubt it'll be able to help you get your portfolio up to scratch before these markets start making a lot of money for people. Now, Solana. So Solana's had a lot happen in the last year, but at points, obviously it was down to $20, rallied all the way to over a couple hundred. It did very well this year. Obviously, a large part of that initial drop was down to real concerns regarding Alameda and everything else. There was a shit show with regards to FTX, where they had a ton of holdings in Solana, like FTX/Alameda, ton of holdings in Solana, Serum, a lot of the Solana ecosystem. Those fears have obviously been quashed, and Solana has had enormous growth. Anatoly, the founder, has really pushed that growth, particularly, being very positive about like the meme growth as well. We've seen a lot of meme coins launch and have real success on Solana. And look, the reality is that Solana is very, very, very good. It's a very incredibly fast network. The cost of transactions is sod all, like nothing at all, really. There is a lot to like about Solana. The downside I still find for Solana is the fact that the network just switches off from time to time if there's congestion. Now, I understand that it was built to avoid the issues regarding that Ethereum faced with the gas wars. And I think bearing that in mind when building was a very good idea. I think switching off a system to negate that is not the best solution. For me, that's the biggest downside to Solana. Everything else is gravy. It looks great. It looks fantastic. Everything it's had immense strength. We've seen projects like Helium moving on to Solana because they want to be, on a network that's as fast as Solana is. When you actually look at the overall ecosystem of Solana, it looks staggeringly good. And as you can see, they're powering tools for and integrations for some of the biggest companies in the world. Stripe is the biggest payment processor in the world. Meta is obviously enormous. Google's enormous. Circle's enormous. Shopify is enormous. They are supporting the biggest companies worldwide. And as you can see, the transaction fees are sod all. Transactions per second, 3,406 as of right now. That can get higher, and that probably will get higher. And when that does, obviously, we're going to see more and more projects jumping onto Solana. Solana Pay is now available on Shopify. Everything that they've done is incredible. It's really, really impressive. The question becomes, how high can this go in this bull cycle? Now, ETFs are going to make a big difference. So, this is an article on CoinGate, and it's saying Solana to hit $1,000 on the perfect ETF storm. The Solana ETF awaits approval. Projections suggest a rise to $1,000 per coin, potentially elevating its market cap amidst regulatory developments. The potential ETF approval could drive its price up by 8.9 times, mirroring Bitcoin's rise. Now, we may see that. We may well see that. I personally think that's unlikely. I want to put this into context. As of right now, there are 462 million Solana. If it hits $1,000 a coin, we are talking about Solana having effectively a market cap of $500 billion. That is enormous. That is enormous. And I'm not fully convinced that as of right now, Solana's ecosystem is reflective of that kind of value. Now, Bitcoin makes sense why it would hit, why it's at the market cap is at. Ethereum makes sense that it would hit $1 trillion market cap. Solana, when we actually take a proper look, the overall market cap of everything on Solana is 209 billion. Obviously, Tether represents some of that, and a lot of that Tether isn't on Solana. Below that, then you're looking at Chainlink, Render, Dog with Hat, Graph, Airweave, Bonk. We're not really talking about that, the $500 billion level that is effectively what it would have to reach, like what it would reach if it hits $1,000 a coin. I'm not necessarily suggesting it's not going to happen. It's absolutely possible. Anything in the world of crypto is possible. That is very, very true, and that remains true. But when you really look at the overall market cap of everything on Solana, we're not there yet. We're not there yet, and I'm not fully convinced we're going to see that, but I'm so open to that possibility. I honestly think we're probably looking at more around the $500 mark, maybe $600 mark, but probably $500 mark, which again, it puts it at roughly $250 billion as a market cap, and that as a market cap is a fair reflection of what is currently the Solana ecosystem. Now, Solana's going to grow. And look, the reality is it supports companies like Google, like Shopify, that are worth immense amounts of money. So there is a very valid justification for $1,000 per coin. I just think that's a little high this bull cycle. I think we're more looking at $500. However, another big an ETF combined with, say, another meme coin that does fantastically well, or another integration with an enormous company, this absolutely can hit 1,000. But I think 500 is more of a realistic target right now. Also, if you're looking at, I don't think it's a fair suggestion that it's going to mirror the Bitcoin ETF impact. Bitcoin ETF was very different. Everyone knows Bitcoin. There are a lot of people outside of crypto that will have no clue about Solana, but did know Bitcoin and went, I want a bit of that. That won't say the same about Solana. So I don't think ETFs are going to be what brings that level of volume to Solana. I think it would to Ethereum. I still don't think an ETF impact for Ethereum will match what happened with Bitcoin, because everyone knows Bitcoin, and outside of Bitcoin, there's a lot of people that know nothing. So I think obviously no all-time high is going to happen for Solana. I think 500 is fair, and if it hits 500, I'll reevaluate and see if it's going to get to 1,000. But right now, I don't think that talk of an ETF, when compared to Bitcoin, is a fair comparison. Because simply put, no one knows No one outside of crypto knows about Solana, but everyone outside of crypto knows about Bitcoin. So it's not a fair comparison. But $500, yeah, I could see $500 for sure. Let me know if you guys think 1,000, or if you think, can it hit 2,000? Could Solana hit $1 trillion market cap? Where do you stand on it? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And if you want to get your portfolio sorted out, go to copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I buy or sell any coin, I tell my members what coin and at what price. So whether it's buying or selling, my members get in and out of coins at the same price. So there is no work to do for my members. They make the exact same profit. If you would like to see what profit my members have made, that's on the site, along with all the successes we've had. It's all public record as well, so you can verify it all. We are in a bull cycle. If you do not have your portfolio sorted, get it done, because otherwise you're going to watch the market pass you by, not making any money while everyone else is. And you can see the profits my members have made. This year is going to be exactly the same. So have a look at the site before you move on, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.